Hi everyone, I'm Sawd,
I'm Punk.
And I'm Scurrow.
and I'm definitely
not a
Popufur. The long drawn out zombie groan, that's what we needed truly to make it happen. But hey everybody, it's Scurrow! It's Scurrow from the band that if FWA socials are correct. I ate too much pasta. No, that can't be right. They've updated it already. Okay, it's I've made too much pasta. We're so happy to have them. We had a wonderful first episode, and off mic between episodes, we just started talking about stuff, and I just kept having to yell, guys, save it for the pod, for the love of God.
Save it for the dance floor.
Exactly. And on that dance floor, I believe Punk wanted to highlight something about Doodah Parade, yeah? Or the barbecue?
It was the barbecue. Well, I mean, I guess both, right?
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
we can start with the doodah that led into, I guess, the barbecue. Because I think doodah was before that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, I just forgot to mention Doodah, how it's a really good excuse to fursuit on the boardwalk because you have a reason to be there. You could just be like, oh, I was in the parade before, as opposed to just fursuiting on the boardwalk and people are like, why? Who are you? Why are you here? And you're just like, oh, I'm a weird man in a costume. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
But so that was really, and then I took a lot of there's a carnival pier there with rides, and I took so many photos of after dark when it was closed. It's closed already because it's off season. Doodah's off season. That's another thing. It's like off season, so it's cheap. Like the hotels are cheap. Like not everything's open. Not a lot of people go to this Doodah parade. It's really fun. Like in my opinion, it was. And I went and took a bunch of pictures next to these like dark half built carnival rides that were sitting on the boardwalk. And it's like Scurrow's aesthetic. Like he looks like he got manifested from carnival ride energy. And the guy was there, the owner was there at like midnight and was like, oh, like the owner came up to me and I'm in Scurrow and he's like, oh, we're closed right now. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's okay. I just wanted to take some scary photos, like if that's all right. And he's like, in an Easter bunny costume? And I was like, yes. I was like, yeah, in an Easter bunny costume, yeah. And he's like, okay, do whatever you want. So I got his blessing.
That's the key thing.
Yeah, I also remember like the second, I don't know if it was the same time, but I remember you helped me out because you showed me some of those photos you took. I was like, oh, that's a fucking dope idea. And I got my partner at the time, well, still my partner in my Bentley suit. And I remember me and you were out there. And it was freezing cold too. Like I couldn't feel my hands after like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody like interrupted us either. It was just kind of we were in and out.
Yeah. And another time I met a bunch of employees and they were like, oh my God, let's take photos together. And I'm like, I'm going to come here after you guys close. Is that okay? And take some photos. And they're like, yeah, totally. And I'm like, yes. So both times I did that, I had blessings from the employees.
Hell yeah.
The weather is random. April, sorry. The weather is sometimes super hot. Sometimes it's super cold. It's raining. Sometimes it's completely random.
Yeah. Well, what's this barbecue I keep hearing about?
Okay, so there was this guy named Tony Ringtail. He would have furry barbecues at his apartment complex, just kind of like in the back of the apartment complex. Like he would just set up like a barbecue in a tent.
Was it at the firehouse?
Okay, then it got too big for his. It got too big for his apartment complex. So, because it grew into a convention basically. Like 100 people showed up to this. So then he moved it to the firehouse he worked at as a volunteer, and there supposedly like the hold on, let me think about that. I don't know if you remember this. Somebody
Uh,
found there was a yeah, go ahead.
the story that
Controversy?
I heard, well, yeah,
Yeah.
it was apparently it got crazy. Like it was a fun time. I still have photos and video from it. But apparently, according to the mayor of the town, he
Right.
said that there were two suitors or something acting very lewd and was simulating sex on a car in front of minors or in front or something like that, and that there was a lot of really drunk people because it was kind of a open bar, but they it wasn't like you. They ID'd you. You have wristbands. They cut the bar off at a certain time. But yeah, it was the whole like two suitors were doing something not so nice on the mayor's call or something like that. Some
Yeah,
BS.
it was like supposedly there was a photo of two fursuiters fucking at this
Yeah.
thing in like the parking lot, and but no one saw this. Supposedly the mayor's like the person like the mayor saw this photo, and no one else saw this photo, and they wouldn't show it to Tony, and like the the guy. The head of the fire department saw the photo supposedly, but didn't remember which. Said all the fursuiters looked the same. He doesn't know which one it was, and supposedly a kid saw it, and like it was this weird controversy that looking back doesn't make any sense at all. And then people like Tony and like this other person were complaining about it on FA, and the news picked it up from their post or something, I think, and like interviewed and then stole a video off YouTube that somebody posted of the party, and like, but they didn't say anything about the lewd fursuiters because I don't think that actually happened, so they had no proof of that happening, and like that was really the chance of the mayor to be like, here's the photo, like it did happen, but like it was like supposedly just a weird excuse. I heard that it was just a weird excuse to defund the
Yeah.
the whole
Volunteer fire
volunteer
department.
fire department. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even the news people were like, oh, it looks like a bunch of drunk college kids. Like, it looks fun to me. Like, I don't know what the problem is.
So the
And then,
funny thing is, oh, sorry, you go.
no, that was it, really.
Oh, I was gonna say the video you mentioned was actually a video that my friend Vingy Doberman filmed of the play, and they just stole that from his YouTube. They never told him. They just ripped it off his YouTube
Yeah, right. Yeah.
and used it as news because I remember my friend texted me. He's like, "Bro, you're on the news." I'm like, "What?" And I went and they aired this on like three different networks. And yeah, the first shot was me being I think it was me being carried on the back of someone of my ex, and then one of Vingy being like, "Yo, look at this punk ass furry or this something." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah," and I'm just like, "Bro, what?" And yeah, I was just like, "Bro, how did they get this this footage?"
Yeah. And I think you curse, right? And they have to bleep, they had to
I
bleep it.
didn't. That's the funny thing was Vin was the one that said like, "Look at this punk ass furry," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, that's me." And I
Oh,
think someone else cursed.
oh my God.
Um, but it was just really funny because he had no idea. And he was like, "Bro, I never knew that." He's like, "They just took my video." And I think he removed it afterwards. Like he took it
Yeah.
off his YouTube because of it.
Pop
Yeah,
up
I was
video.
in that also. I was in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
news thing also for like a second.
Yeah, dude, so many people were in that.
Man, we're just hanging out with some real Popufurs today, aren't we? I guess it's antithetical to
We
the
were
pod, but
on
that
the
makes yeah
news.
I
on
know,
the
I call
news.
myself a C-lister. No, a D-lister. I said I was a D-lister.
We couldn't figure out who these fursuiters were, like that they supposedly got pictures of. Like it made no sense. It was so weird.
Yeah.
Incredible. The media getting something wrong about furries. This is the first I've ever heard of that. I just can't believe. And by the way, I got new litter for my litter box today. I think that it should be okay, right? I think I got a new anyway. Uh,
Oh, also, last thing about that. The funny thing is, there was so much backlash about that. There's so many people on FA being like, these people should be ashamed of themselves. They're putting furries in a bad light. Like, there was so much, like, backlash, calling
Yeah.
everyone at the barbecue, like, awful people. And I'm in there. I'm like, listen, you guys were even there. You guys do know that this was a conspiracy. This was a setup by the mayor, and they were like, "No, no, I know someone there." Just making up stories or rumors. It
Yeah.
was crazy for like a month or two.
And I think the mayor would have had a much easier time if they actually just like, doubled down and actually just became a furry and they had a Sona and the Sona was
Yeah,
a horse and they called themselves the mayor. I think that would have been so
I
much more
think
beneficial for the cause.
they actually interviewed the mayor in the news thing, and all he said was people were drinking. There was people drinking, and this is unacceptable. That's like all he's like. He didn't even they didn't even mention the lewd thing in the news article. I don't think because then that
yeah.
they had no proof of it or something. It was fucking weird.
I
Early
still have the
furry
video
nonsense.
too. I still have the news broadcast. It's on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah,
Yeah, I can send it to you.
but I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm curious, but I completely forgot about that whole thing. I
Fiasco.
didn't really get any backlash, but I don't know. It's like this is it's like FA backlash, right? Like it wasn't this is
Yeah, it
like
was just
before Twitter or any.
FA. Hmm.
It was I think they pulled like the news article pulled everything from FA. Like it was like people complaining about like people complaining about this thing from FA is where the news got it from.
Um, I think or they taught to some people. I don't know where they got a lot of that info. I just know they stole the video from my friend's YouTube and then other sources, like they got pictures from people and I don't know. Maybe they got it off of FA or like other or Facebook, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was just a weird time. I was just
But it
like,
was
that's odd.
otherwise it was a really fun
Oh yeah.
it was yeah, it was great. Like
I mean, I do think that, maybe the barbecue lost a little bit of credibility when it called itself the Car Humpapalooza. Like, I don't think that was like doing any favors for the community, but everyone's has a different journey
Can we
artistically.
make
So,
that
well,
con?
we might as well have humped all the cars.
yeah.
If I knew that would be the last one, I would have humped every car on at every time.
So, Southland Tales. So
Oh
with that
no.
Also,
said,
there was no kids there. I don't know where people
There
were like
wasn't. It
like
was so weird.
there wasn't a kid for
listen,
miles.
those imaginary kids, I swear to God, they get into all sorts of trouble every time.
Yeah.
Uh, what the Amazing Digital Circus character do you most identify as?
I did a test and I got Gangle, believe it or not, but
Oh.
I think probably I don't know. Let me think about this. I want to say Jax, but I don't know why. I feel like
I mean,
I'm
I know why. I have a great. I bought a fucking Jax t-shirt after that, and I saw the finale, so I still felt the
yeah,
same way. Like, he's a very complicated character, but also it's like for all of the shit, I was just like, oh my man, all these furries are talking about. I don't know what the fuck this is. It looks like brain rot, and then I found out it was based off of Harlan Ellison's "I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream." One of the most
yeah,
depressing pieces of sci-fi literature of all time. I'm like, wait, is there something to this? Am I fucking this up? Should I be watching this? And I'm glad I did.
yeah, yeah. I had a lot of trouble with that series. Like there was a bunch of episodes I hated it for a while, then I got really into it,
Mhm.
and I ended up liking it. But I think Jax is probably the character I most relate to because I had a lot of problems with my parents and uh I just I probably was kind of angry and pissy back in the day like he was.
Mhm.
Maybe I still am. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's
And
like again, like it's a genuinely terrible character, like, but like it's the thing where
yeah.
like they're not excused for what they've done, but at the same time you can somewhat understand because like they've just been through the absolute fucking wrecking ball, and it's just like it's hard to be that, and I think even Gooseworks indicated that that was their stand-in, that character, and just how when you think about like, wow, what a miserable character, and like they acknowledge they're a piece of shit, but also some people just, no matter what's in their hearts, still just can't get over some of those pains, and it just defines who they are. So it's just like there's an immense relatability to Jax, and it's like almost terrifying to the degree it's like, oh, I relate to him, oh, I relate to them, and I guess with
Yeah.
her, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I take a long time to get over stuff sometimes, I feel like.
Hmm.
And then I I think I just got in an argument with my mom before I watched the last episode. So I was like pretty annoyed
Hmm.
by all of it. I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, 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 that's me. That's what I was like. I was in the theater. I'm like, yep, that's me. Yep, yeah. Purple rabbit. Purple
I
rabbit,
mean,
strange pants.
it's also really cute. I mean, I'm sorry, the design of Jax is
It's a
incredible. That's
good.
just me.
I just took a
Um,
test and I got Ragatha.
I got Gangle. I don't know how. I
you
guess
got Gangle?
I don't
Sorry,
know
that's
how.
terrible.
I did not like Gangle the whole time, but maybe because she was too close to me,
Yeah.
to what I am drawing art and not making a living doing it or whatever. I don't even know.
Hmm. Why is my personality type Kane? That's the real question.
Oh
That's
my God.
difficult.
It's very true.
Hello, my furry pieces of wonder flesh. Anyway, uh,
Yeah, yeah, I
Oh,
can see you doing that.
oh, now I see
uh,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Scurrow, if you don't mind answering, what was pounced
Oh, that was a dating app back in the day.
Mm.
for furries?
Yeah, for furries. Yeah.
Was it
Uh,
any good? I mean, it's not around anymore, so I imagine no is the answer, but still.
no, there was like nobody out. I don't
Oh,
remember. The only good thing that I got on Pounced was I recognized somebody from there once at a movie theater and she let me in for free. I
Oh,
was like,
incredible.
you're a furry, aren't you? She's like, that's correct. And then all my three friends who were non-furries were like, what the fuck? What? And she's like, you know what? You guys can just here. I'm comping your tickets. Like, I never meet any furries in real life. And I'm like, oh my God. And I
Oh,
got all my friends in
oh,
for free because because I recognized this lady on Pounced. And like my friends were like, what the fuck was that? The furry hookup? I didn't know this existed. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't know either. The furry hookup. Like I told you, we're everywhere. Like, don't fuck with furries. And they were like totally like, it was, that was pretty good. But I never went on any dates on Pounced. Yeah, it was a dating app. I guess people have found, and like it worked for some people,
hmm.
but more
but
importantly, did any of your friends become furries? I think that's really the crude crux of that story.
no.
Okay, dang it.
Those are my high school friends. Yeah, I
Yeah.
I don't know anyone from my high school that's a furry.
Is it do you feel like there's still a thing where like, and I guess I see it a lot, and I think even I've had a little bit of difficulty, which is absurd as it is, like difficulty of people coming out as furry? Like, have you experienced that at all in your life?
I mm, I no, I think my friends were not. None of my friends were surprised, really, when I came out as a furry, and they were also like just kind of weird and open to nerd culture already.
Hmm.
Especially now, like nerd culture has taken over, or become such a thing, wide thing.
Hmm.
And also,
That's I have Punk saved in my phone, right? Yeah.
I had to, I had to kind of
Damn.
debunk ideas that I had to kind of debunk a lot of stuff that it was a completely sexual thing
Hmm.
because like these are
Well,
like
they're
a lot
humping the
of
cars. I understand.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of my friends were the people the a lot of early friends I came out to were the same people that worked at Six Flags who had told me about furry in the first place, and I had to like debunk that it wasn't a furry. But then my band went to a furry convention. We we went to my band played some other really weird non-furry conventions, and so we were we experienced a lot of nerd culture type stuff or geek
Hmm.
culture. And we even played a thing called a geek kink event that was uh a kinky like medieval thing. It was based.
Oh,
It kind of had no bounds. It was just like, here's a kinky event that you can do whatever you want, and it kind of had. It was like almost like fandom kinky, but with a medieval thing going on.
okay.
There was a
Interesting.
thing called there was a panel called Severus Snape spanks you like punishment.
Is that a panel or is that like just a thing that happens? Like that's kind of my that's
It
kind of
was
my
a
key.
panel,
Okay.
and it was stupid for us to play that because nobody went to our show. Everyone was getting their kink on.
They're getting spanked by
Server is spanked.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Service spanked.
I kind of regret not getting spanked by Severus Snape because I feel like I would have walked in there in fursuit and he would have been like, "You, you're getting a million spanks right now," and like the whole audience probably would have been like, "Yes, spank that furry, fuck furries." Like, all that kind of stuff. And I would have been like, and I would have drank the place dry. I would have been like, yeah, spank me till your fucking hand falls off, Severus Snape. And I would have, because there's a lot of padding in fursuit, so I could take a lot
Yeah.
more spanking. And he probably would have been sitting there like, bop, 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 and like his hand would be like, oh God, I can't do anymore. And I would just be grinning with my fursuit grin, be like,
The
come
bells
on.
jingling.
Yeah, every hit a bell jingle.
Yeah. The the ass of Asamato.
You have
That's
I guess so
Yeah.
just add a squeaker in the
yeah.
ass. So it just
Oh my
squeaks
Yeah.
every time.
God. That would have
Yeah.
been funny.
This is the best conversation we've ever had. Um, so what do you do when people go up to you and say that they got into music making because of you? How do you even react to that?
Music making. The
Hmm.
I feel I don't know what I say. Let me think. I always I'm pretty happy about that. Like if people see me playing music in fursuit and then they decide to do it also,
Hmm.
or just even play music. I mean, that's pretty cool. I usually tell them that they should stop immediately because I want to be the only one.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
don't you dare make better music than me. And then I listen to their music, and if it's better than mine, I call a bunch of goons over and tell
Uh-huh.
them, get that guy, get him.
You call it your lawyer and your tax accountant.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
I call the goons. Yeah, they're also known as the goons.
And they're
Uh,
known for gooning too. So that's kind of, it all works out. It's beautiful. Uh, in a perfect world, Scurrow, how would
yeah,
you design the car Fox?
bigger snout, obviously, bigger
Wait, are you saying you have issues
eyeballs.
with the existing car Fox?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fuck that thing. I'm gonna look at it right now. Car Fox.
I
And just
honestly
anger myself. Yeah.
I will allow. No, don't allow my location. Oh, it thinks I want to look. It thinks I want to buy car. No, I just want to look at the Car Fox. He needs bigger eyes.
Oh yeah,
Um,
definitely.
he needs a longer snout. There's a lot of bad iterations of him. Like he's got like a who. He looks like a who from Dr. Seuss. Like he's got that like. You know how the who's have that like their nose is like back like in back of their like lip fucking blungus. I don't know what they call that front lip,
Yeah,
like a fupa lip, upper
it's
lip
like
area.
cat in the hat.
Yeah. So
BS.
if they were to like smooch you, their lip, their like lip philtrum area would hit you first, right? S- And it's like this fox has that. No other fox has that. He looks like a Who from Dr. Seuss. He sucks. Bigger ears too. He's got
I
Calling them
human
out.
He's got human eyes. That doesn't make any sense.
I found one of
What?
him in a jockstrap. Sorry, it's just on Google. It's the front page of Google. I typed in, and it's
Oh,
from
I
Front
don't.
page
PA.
of Google right
Front
now.
page of
Chat, look
Google.
it up.
I
It
don't
is
see
it
that
is the
one.
car fox in a
Wait, you don't?
jockstrap
Yeah, I typed in Car Fox Fox is
Oh, I
with
didn't
like
do
with
Car
jockstrap.
Fox
towards the
Fox.
bottom.
Yeah, anal.
Hold on. Car Fox Fox. Is Car Fox one word
I
under?
put Car Fox. They're all separate words.
Oh, Carfax Fox, right?
Yeah,
Car.
I put Car
Sorry.
Fox Fox. I'm
I
dyslexic. It's okay.
I
Also, it
think I
doesn't.
said I had it in my notes as car fox, so that's on me. I just
Also, it doesn't help that I'm using DuckDuckGo. Also,
yeah.
Dot girl.
dot dot.
No, God, Scurrow,
No.
God damn it. Uh,
I don't see any thongs here. I don't know.
just a lot of girls.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can send it to you.
It's
yeah,
like
please, can you send Scurrow the Carfax Fox in a jockstrap? That is the tagline for the episode. If we can do that, that'd be great.
I'll just look
Um,
up jockstrap and hopefully that comes up. Nope, still didn't come up. I don't know how it's coming up on your end.
There you
It's
go.
not
God
even
damn
coming
it.
up if I search
There you go.
for
I
it.
just sent it to you.
So with that said, I want to talk about something super fucking hot if that's okay. Like I don't want to get like overly sexual here, but do you have a
Yeah.
favorite moment from Antiques Roadshow?
Hmm. Let me think about it. Let's oh, I probably do. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta think about that one. There's gotta be something that happened and it was really, really good reaction to something.
Also, why aren't you
I
on
guess
this?
not. What, Antiques Roadshow?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like as a
I feel like
person,
you've collected so many unique things over the years that I feel like you would at least have something that you'd be able to show off or get assessed.
I would love to, but they're never in my area. And also you have to like apply and like it's hard to get on that show. I would definitely, if they were ever in my area, I would definitely apply and try to go there. And then if I got on that show, I would say the stupidest shit. And I don't know if they would even show it on the air.
Well, you'd be
'Cause
in fursuit, right?
oh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe.
That
Yeah,
would
I
be
could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. They would
Uh,
get a kick out of that. I really like the poster guy. That's kind of my favorite. He put the weird suits in the. One time, Tilt was at my house and he recognized somebody. He was like, "Oh, that's my friend's dad from high school, like one of the antiques guys." I guess that's my favorite moment. Tilt recognizing someone from high school on 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 Antiques Roadshow. Tilt
Three
also went to,
degrees of separation from from Antiques Roadshow. That's the new Kevin Bacon. It's
yeah.
antique bacon, That's what we're saying. Uh you once in 2024 you had quite a quote describing I believe it was a first shooting experience. You said that was quite the Zen experience. It was so hot in this room, I was overheating. I have synesthesia. The music is an overstim texture landscape. Sensory deprivation and the comforting discomfort of fursuiting. Pleasure and pain became one. It was amazing.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
remember this?
Yeah, that was at the sex room party show that Ashley
Yes.
Ninetails put together, I think, right? That
Hmm.
was it was a room. It was there was no sex in it. It was just people actually playing music. And I went in fursuit and it was super hot. And like I kind of I guess one thing I guess I like everything about fursuiting, even the discomfort of being of
Hmm.
overheating. Like I kind of like that too. Like I like being really hot. I like being covered. Like so I kind of embrace discomfort in the fursuit. And I the music was like it was I had a really good time in this hot room, it being in fursuit, and like I can see music, it's like a synesthesia. I see music in my brain, so I was feeling pretty good about that. Yeah,
This is gonna be an incredibly stupid question, but I'm just gonna ask it anyway. What, at least for you, what does music look like?
blobs. It's like
Okay.
a linear blob kind of. Uh, and each instrument kind of has its own color and interacts with
Texture.
other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I think if you watch Rock Dog, there's a scene in there that's very similar where he first hears music and there's kind of an abstract thing in front of him. It's like a bunch of lines and blobs that kind of interact in like with each other in a linear space where I can see sections of songs and they look a certain way with certain colors based on the instrument and the voice. And this is a good thing. This helps me write songs because I can kind of see them as a linear thing that I can shape. Like I can see the whole song in front of me, like based on the colors. It's not easy for explaining stuff to people though.
Right.
Yeah.
But still just cool to experience. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of oranges and reds. Like that's like what most, and then a lot of kind of black and gray is like the drudgy punk songs with distortion and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Every
I,
noise, it's not just music too. Every noise has a color and shape.
that's amazing. I love that. Well, listen, we could talk about this forever. I do have one final question though. Personally, and Punk might have more, but I need to ask because we talk about furry. That's kind of what we do here. We spend a lot of time talking about furry, but you also have a life outside of furry. Is it, to my understanding, that you, on top of all of your things that you've done and all of your accomplishments and all of your achievements, you also have a black belt in karate?
Uh, that was when I was like 13, but yeah.
Do you still know moves and stuff? Do you keep up with it, or is it just it was that
No,
one time, that one era?
I haven't kept up with it. No,
Okay.
I can't do. I used to be able to do a split and like kick really high. I can't do any of that
Hmm.
stuff. I can kick. I guess I can kick people still. I haven't had to. It was not a good experience, really. Um,
Okay.
it was a lot of family drama. It was a lot of my parents kind of had me take karate because they were worried about me getting bullied in school and it actually and I was pretty I guess I was pretty good at it. I started when I was 7 and I was into it like I kind of like put my all into stuff when I was a kid. Like like I got super I was into it and I like did everything. I guess I was good at it as good as you could be as a kid. And uh it did the opposite because my parents were just they're just really weird with everything and I would deliberately not get in fights in school and not defend myself because it was like, well, if I lose this fight and I take karate, that's even worse because it's like and also my parents were always complaining about paying for karate. So it was like
Hmm.
if I got in a fight in school and lost a fight,
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
that's an
that means.
investment lost at that
Yeah,
point, right?
my
Yeah.
parents would be like, "Why do we pay for all this karate for you?" Like it was like so it was a really weird time and it was not positive. And I remember my parents getting in fights with the parents, like, and there was like weird stuff too. There was like weird dynamics. Like I one time I got like and it was like also I got kicked in the mouth once and was like bleeding like as a kid from this like girl that was way bigger than me like you'd have to spar people bigger than you which was like kind of like I mean it was fine. I didn't get injured or anything but like it was like a weird dynamic and I didn't understand anything that was going on. Like it was it wasn't a good experience.
Yeah.
I was by the time I got out of it, I was dreading to going to it, and I also got up to I think I was a third degree black belt, whatever that means. I don't remember,
Uh-huh.
but like they wouldn't show me there was like a form you had to do. They show you forms in this karate I was taking, I don't know if this happens everywhere, but there was like forms you had to memorize where you do like a certain, like it's almost like a dance, but it's like with punches and kicks and stuff. And I was like really into learning this third degree black belt form because it was like weird and I had barely ever seen anyone do it. And they just like weren't showing it to me. They were like, "Oh, you got 5 years before you test to be a fourth degree black belt, so we got time." And I'm just like, I want to just fucking show it to me now. And like I was too timid to say that to somebody, like just like get them to show it to me now. And then eventually I quit before I ever learned it.
Well, now there's
I can.
YouTube.
Hey, there's yes, there is
I don't
absolutely
now I don't care. I don't even want
right.
to fucking form. I don't. And then and yeah, it was one of the weird things my mom said to me recently. She was like, if you had stuck with it, you could have been an instructor by now." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you fucking gotten like I don't know, fucking. I guess I shouldn't talk about it. I don't know if I should talk. Well, you know what? I don't give a fuck." like 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 I had a weird. It wasn't like I just had a weird childhood, I guess, where my parents were confusing, and they continue to confuse me. Like I'm always at odds with them about a lot of things. But and then my mom will bring stuff up like now, like it's like, "What are you bringing this up now?" Like that was like 30 years ago, mom. Like she's like still mad that I quit karate at 13. I don't know. This was because I found all my karate belts in the attic. That's right. I went through the attic of my parents' house to get everything out of there. And one of the things I found was all my karate belts, which they look cool, but I don't know what to do with them.
Right.
They're all different
I mean, you can
colors.
make something with them. You can do like a beautiful
Antique
sash or
Roadshow.
something. Antique Roadshow. That's right. That's right there.
Oh
Uh,
no.
like,
They're gonna be like,
given
these are
the
worth $20.
they're actually not worth a lot. In fact, you have to pay us. That's how that one works. It has negative
Yeah.
value. Uh, I it's weird because you describe these not great experiences with your parents. I can only imagine their reaction when you're just like, by the way, I am a furry and in a fursuit. If they even know. Uh,
They do know, but I don't know how they figured it out. Like my mom just like stalked the internet or something. But like
they,
yeah, they do know. But and they are fine with it, but like now they're fine with I mean, I don't live with them, so they have no choice, I guess. I feel like
Mhm.
if I did this in high school or like when I lived with them, then they would have been like really mad. My dad actually said once, like, "Isn't this like a waste of time?" And I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Dad, what isn't a waste of time? Like, everything's a waste of time. Like,
Mhm.
what does that even mean?" Like, and I guess it's not a waste of time, obviously. Like, I'm having a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah. You're on this podcast with two people, one of whom you are meeting right now and one who you've met many, many years ago, and we're having a good
Yeah.
time. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And with that, let's end the episode. Do you I truly don't have any other questions, unless like there's something else you wanted to highlight or bring up or debate or yell
I
at.
said just yell at clouds.
Yeah.
The only thing I guess would be the interest in photography because I know you started doing the whole
Mm,
cryptid
hmm
fursuit photos thing, and not a lot of people really did it at that time. And you kind of like I know you and Cooper kind of started that trend in a way. Well, you
Yeah.
more than Cooper kind of had that the one photo that went viral.
Yeah. Uh, I think the photographer is usually King Gord, my boyfriend. Like
Mm,
he took the photos that all went viral, like the birthday one and the one of me in the basement with my roommate and like, under the table, if you know what I'm talking about.
yeah. Hmm.
Uh, I think I just it's like I I, I always thought that fursuits kind of really toe the line between scary and cute. Like they like I mean they're these big larger than life characters. They don't the eyes and mouth don't really move. Like sometimes in the beginning they were silent. Like I don't I knew I wasn't going to be a silent fursuiter because I knew I don't shut up for long enough to to do that. So it's like there's a voice coming out of them. Like it's like it could go either way. It could easily be scary. Like, and that's kind of what I think I really like about fursuits. Like, they're kind of scary looking. They're like they make the person look bigger than they are. They don't move. And then Scurrow himself is probably supposed to be like Scurrow could like go either way too. Like you could meet him in a labyrinth. He could guide you to the end of the labyrinth to the exit, or he looks like he could like lead you to your death.
You're doing to your
Yeah,
cask, to a
yeah,
cask in a
Yeah.
basement where there's several bricks laying around.
right. And that's
Mhm.
kind of my favorite one of my favorite things, like characters that you aren't sure about. Uh, you aren't sure if they're where they're leading you. So I kind of went off of that, and I also lived in a really scary house, and or not, oh, not a really scary house. I don't know. It was like a house with opportunities to take
Mm.
Hmm.
scary photos. And that one where I was in I also, my friend brought a gun over and I was like, oh, I'm going to take a fursuit photo with a gun because everyone does that. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to do it. And then I'm like, I'm going to do it in my underwear because whitey tighty underwear is like the creepiest thing ever. I'm
Yeah.
like, and then I'm like, we kept taking it to new levels. I'm like, let's do it in the basement in that table, like in that canning area with the table in the middle. And it's like, yeah, like do it in the dingiest basement. And then we went down there, and then my roommate got under the table and was like screaming. And it turned into this like production of this perfect photo. Uh, Same with the birthday cake one. Like I wasn't in that one, but like we were like, let's go to the third floor where there's this horrible room that's falling apart and put the happy birthday thing up and light the candles and shit. Like, did I answer your question or did I just
Yeah,
ramble?
no, you didn't.
Like,
I'm with you. I like
okay.
the contrast of it, and it's that mascot horror type of thing, which is funny because it's very popular now.
Yeah.
So it's just funny because again, like I was really into that. Also, like I still have like tons of photos. I've shown a few of my recent ones. Um, but yeah, it's just really fun to do because again, it's so cryptid. It's so weird because you're like, it's this friendly looking character, but you put it in a weird situation and it's just a whole different meaning. Kind of like when you
Yeah.
put like horror music to a comedy, it just changes the entire theme or the entire message of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And everyone loves to take these happy fursuit photos of like smiling, having a great time. Like, and then it's like, no, you can do the opposite of that. You could take a scary photo. And
Yeah.
I think there was a photo that also influenced me of this guy Wayun. He took a photo in like what looks like an abandoned house, and there's a pentagram on the ground. That might have influenced me. I think I might have seen that before I took those photos.
Oh,
But he's got like demon looking fursuits, so it makes sense.
that's kind of cool. I mean, I do, but again, like, yeah, you can do a demon one. Like, I've got my own demon character, kind of, but I think just a happy, friendly looking character in a weird situation is a lot more unsettling. And it's
Yeah,
just so
yeah,
like it definitely gives you that like what the fuck am I looking at? Like why would someone do this? What's this and then have no context.
right. It's like you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
We are the music makers and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Dreamers of Dreams. Hmm.
Mm.
Wandering
And
by lone sea breakers and sitting by desolate streams. That's the next verse of that poem, in
oh,
case you were
okay.
curious.
I thought you were just quoting Charlie and the Chocolate Factory at me.
Yeah,
But
that is what I was doing. But then that poem has another line after that.
oh,
That
I
was
didn't
it.
get that far.
Yeah. Well, no, he only says those two lines in the chocolate factory. But then there's another that's from a poem where there's more that the next line is wandering by lone sea breakers and sitting by desolate streams.
Sitting by desolate streams. What? Did I just
Yeah.
log on to twitch.tv?
You're watching my stream.
Yeah. Well, all I can say is that Scurrow, and I mean this profoundly, thank you so much for being here. This has been
Mhm.
an absolute blast. I can't wait to tell my future self, have fun editing this. It's going to be a delight. But truly, truly, it's just been wonderful talking to you, and just yeah, it's just been dope. So thank you for taking the time.
Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah.
asking me all these questions and making me feel validated for what I do.
Yeah,
And
we could just do this every week if it'll make you feel good like that. We spin off the
The
podcast.
Scurrow files.
Yeah,
I
this.
talk, I shouldn't. I talked about everything already. I don't know what else to talk about.
Tell me about your childhood, the awkward years. See, look,
Ooh,
there's like 3 episodes out of that. Exactly.
the
Done,
awkward
settled.
years do not end.
Let's talk about
Still the awkward
snoots.
years.
Snouts.
The awkward years.
Oh
I became
yeah.
a furry. Oh yeah. Well, the snouts episodes. That'll be a 5-part series arc. Okay, that'll
Yeah.
be yeah, from tongue to tip. Anyway, have a good one, everybody. And don't forget, if you like what you're listening to, please do us a favor, give us a follow. Please leave us a review on wherever you're listening to it. It seems so stupid, but it really helps push out the show to all the different places. We'd appreciate it. We just do this because we love doing it. And most importantly, you don't have to be a Popufur to be in this fandom. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. So, hey, thank you so much for being here. We'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.